What's going on, folks? Today, it's still very smoky from this fire up north. It's been going on for a few days now. It is about 4:30 p.m. Sun's about to go down very shortly. Check out what I'm looking at. So the sun's about to go down into these clouds, and it's going to be epic, I think. Earlier, it was very smoky where the sun was, and you could see the sun like perfect circle, and then it disappeared like 30 seconds later. I thought it was gone for the day. It's back, so I'm back here trying to capture it. Once it starts getting a little bit lower, less bright, and I can start seeing that disc, I'm going to start painting, capture it very quickly. So that's what I'm out here doing, man. Just documenting these days and always trying to capture. Sunsets are so cool for me to capture because it's such, for me, it's such like a fleeting time of day. It's so quick that it's a challenge to capture that. And every sunset is so different, man, especially like when it's smoky like this. You get so many cool harmonies, you know, this warm and cool, very, very warm sun, very cool looking atmosphere. And I just love trying to capture it in that challenge of getting it down. And I want to be able to look back on these and see how much I've improved. So, all right, guys, we're getting closer here. Sun's getting a little bit more red. It's almost down into those clouds. So I got my whole painting set up. I'm ready to go. Got the arm ready. I just screw on the camera, press record, start painting. Got the water dish going. Everything's ready to go. Basically, I just watch the sunset now and try not to blind myself so that I can see what I'm doing. But now I just observe the scene, and obviously it's color-wise, color temperature-wise, it's pretty simple. The sun is very warm, very orange. But I have to be careful with the values here. Sunsets can be very tricky. You almost, what I try to do, what I've realized is keep the sun the white of the page. Even though it looks orange, I put the color around that white circle and it really makes it look like light coming off of the page, off of the painting. So that's my goal. And the rest of the scene, all this smoke is very cool, very gray, but it's a cool gray. You know, and as it gets to the, you know, the clouds, as it gets closer to the sun, it just gets much saturated, much darker, more warm. That's the plan, man. So just waiting for the sun to almost disappear. The tricky thing is once it gets to that shape, when it's not, I don't see any sun rays and it's just a perfect disc, it could disappear in about 20 seconds. So I'm probably gonna paint the rest of the scene right now. All the cool grays and stuff, and then wait to paint the area around the sun and the sun until it hits that spot. So I'm going to get started painting maybe just here in a second. I'm not sure. I'm still debating it. That's it. Didn't turn out as well as I had hoped, but now the sun just changed. It's about to go down. That's what I was waiting for, and I didn't know that it was gonna happen, so I had to start painting, and now it's gonna last about 1 minute, and there's no way I would have been able to capture it. It's just an amazing sunset, even though I wasn't able to capture it like that. It's still an amazing experience to see. It was cool to paint, and then as soon as I finished, it's an epic sunset. So I can't complain too much. That's incredible. Well, check out my sketch here. This probably could have been cooler and probably lighter. I probably need to darken the ground. You know, this isn't the best. You know, I was trying to just capture the warmth of the sun. You know, I needed more yellows in there rather than these dark reds. You know, it was very challenging. And that's the thing about it, man. It's just something as simple as a sunset is just super challenging with the values and the color temperatures. And it's just, and the thing about it is today it's a lot cooler than it has been. It's about 60 degrees. So the paint, the water, it takes a lot longer to dry. So it was just it's a sunset like that when time is the asset and it's not drying very quickly. I was actually blowing on it to get it to dry quicker. It really wasn't working. But it becomes a lot more challenging, you know, when in the summer I can put down a stroke and it dries 10 seconds later. This is probably it's still mostly damp and wet, and I painted it 5 minutes ago. So super challenging, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode out here, just trying to capture a smoky sunset. It's a beautiful evening. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my other vlogs, the playlist on screen. Check it out. Greatly appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Peace.